Hello 4-H'ers, welcome to the 4-H Virtual Cooking School. I am Connie Wallenberg, the Family Consumer Science Educator in Plain County. And today we're going to be making recipes that include breakfast, an entree, and a dessert. And at this time we're going to go over a few rules that you need to remember when you're in the kitchen. Always remember to wash your hands for 30 seconds. And I think all of you know the birthday song. So remember to wash your hands, go between your fingers and underneath your fingernails. Do this for 20 seconds. And always remember to wash your hands anytime that you touch your nose, your mouth, or your hair. So today we are going to be making Canadian bacon muffins. So when you start to prepare your recipe, always remember to read your recipe first and gather all of your ingredients at one time. One of the things that I like to do is always to put your ingredients on one side, and as you use them, place them over to the other side so that you will remember that you have used them. Doesn't matter whether it's left to right or right to left. So today we are going to need a Granny Smith apple. We are going to need Canadian bacon and muffins along with shredded cheese. The Canadian bacon I have chosen today has already been pre-cooked, so make sure you read your directions. So if you need to cook them according to the package, or if you have pre-cooked, you don't need to do that. You need to open your Canadian bacon. You're going to need 3 slices of Canadian bacon, a half of a small English muffin, which you're going to slice in half. And remember, if you're using a sharp knife, lots of times you might want to have your parents help you with this or supervise while you're doing it. You're going to place 3 pieces of Canadian bacon on your muffin, like so. Then you are going to take your apple, and always remember to wash your fruits and vegetables with cool running water before you use them. And again, if you're using a sharp knife, you might want to have an adult help you. And we're going to use 1/8. So this is where your math comes into play. You learn your fractions. So we've cut it in half. We've cut it into a 1/4. Always remember to take out your pits, and then we're going to cut it into an 1/8. And now we're going to slice this in real thin slices. I like to leave the peel on the apples because a lot of times this is where your vitamins and nutrients come into play, and so this just makes it a little bit healthier when you have your peel left on there. At this time, you're going to place 2 tablespoons of cheese on top, like so. Now then you are going to microwave it between 20 and 30 seconds. It sort of depends on the wattage of your microwave of how long you need to microwave it. Once you've assembled your muffin, you need to put it on a microwave safe place, and then you microwave it from 20 to 30 seconds, depending on the wattage of your microwave. Now you have a wonderful, delicious breakfast. Not only can this be used for breakfast, but it is also a nutritious snack, as this only has 150 calories, and it also contains 15 grams of protein, so it's a good source of protein. Okay, I have invited Briar over to have a tasting test. So Briar, what do you think? Take a bite.
Pretty good, pretty good. Hi guys, Briar Wilcox here, your McLean County OSU Extension intern for the summer. And for our virtual cooking school, I'll be showing you how to make roast beef and cheese quesadillas. As you can see, I have my quesadillas, my roast beef, cheese, my cooking spray, and the most important tool, the spatula. Start out, first thing you're going to want to do is take your cooking spray and spray your first tortilla. And then you can go ahead, place that in the pan. Make sure you place it the sprayed side down onto the pan. Then you can go ahead and add your meat. Today I'm using roast beef, but you can use any meat that you feel is necessary, or your favorite kind of meat, of course. You can use chicken or beef, pork. We're gonna add our cheese, which I'm using cheddar cheese, but then again, you can add any cheese you wish. Spread it out over your meat and tortilla. And to finish, you're gonna add your other tortilla on top. Make sure you spray the other side of your other tortilla, so that way it cooks evenly and tastes better. Okay, next you're going to be taking your skillet over to your stove. Now if you're younger, you're going to want to keep a trusted adult with you while you work with an open flame. Now you're going to turn on your flame, and you're going to cook it about 3 to 5 minutes per side. Now that you've had it for 3 to 5 minutes, or until it looks golden brown, you're going to want to flip it to the other side. Once your quesadilla is done, you can get it out of the pan and transfer it to your plate. Once you've got it to your plate, you're going to want a sharp knife. Now be careful with sharp knives because they are dangerous and you can hurt yourself. So ask a trusted adult if needed. You're going to want to cut it into 4 slices.
Hey Briar, I smell you cooking something.
Yeah?
What'd you make me?
Oh, just a good old roast beef and cheese quesadilla.
Ooh, I love quesadillas. Can I try it?
You are in luck. You can have this.
Perfect. So you said it's roast beef and cheddar, right?
Yes.
Perfect. So say that I'm more of a chicken kind of person. Can I make a chicken and cheese quesadilla?
Most definitely. You can add any meat of your choice to your own quesadilla.
Perfect. Now, to make it a little bit healthier, can I add some vegetables?
Yes, you can make your quesadilla any way you want. You can add anything you want. Your broccoli, your green beans, your corn.
How about bell peppers?
Bell peppers.
Ooh, I love bell peppers.
Great choice.
Perfect. Now, we probably should be careful with this because it looks a little bit hot. So maybe we should wait a little bit to let it cool down before we eat it. You got it all cut up for me, so I'm gonna try it. Are you gonna take one too?
Nice and soon.
Okay. Woo! Oh, I lost some of it.
Loose meat over here.
Ah! Okay.
That's pretty good.
It's a little hot, but it's good. I've never had a roast beef and cheddar quesadilla before, have you?
No, I haven't. First time, actually.
Now I want to try it with some chicken and some veggies. So, if you make this at home, which we would really like for you to do, if you could drop some pictures and some comments down below and let us know what you think. And if you changed up the recipe a little bit, let us know what you added, what you liked, what you didn't like, and have fun with it. Hi, McLean County 4-H. I am your 4-H educator, Alex Cox, and welcome to our virtual cooking school. Today, with me, you will be making fruit sorbet, and I've got 2 different kinds we're gonna make today, so I'm super excited. I've gotten this recipe from the Get Fresh program that the Chickasaw Nation puts on at their nutrition center here across the street from us, and they are an amazing resource to have, and so I got this recipe from them, and I'm really excited to make it with you guys today. I'm going to open my blender, and if you are using a blender with some really sharp blades, please have an adult help you with this. And so first I'm going to take my yogurt. I'm gonna pop the lid off here. I'm gonna take a spoon. I'm gonna dump it into my blender. Make sure you scrape the sides and the bottom to get all of your yogurt out. Ooh, it smells good. Okay, I've got my yogurt in there. We're gonna go strawberries first. So you dump your frozen strawberries into the blender. And then I need a tablespoon of my lemon juice. So I've got me a measuring spoon here. And I'm gonna measure out 1 tablespoon. And I'm gonna put that in there as well. And then, like I said earlier, I already have my sugar measured out, so I'm just gonna pour that right in there. And we're gonna pop the lid back on. Make sure you put the lid back on. Sometimes some blenders will start even with the lid off. Mine does not, but it's important to put the lid on so it doesn't splatter everywhere. So I'm going to turn my blender on. Now it's on. And I am going to push the blend button, and it's gonna get loud. Okay, now that we've blended our sorbet, you can take the top off, and I have to remove my blades in order to get this out of here. So if you have to do this, please have a trusted adult with you. I'm just gonna get all the sorbet off of my blades. But some blenders, like mine at home, the blades are connected at the bottom. So, ooh, that won't fit there. I'm gonna lay this down over here. So when I go to dump mine into a bowl, the blades won't come out. So I've got these cute little bowls here, these little serving bowls that I'm gonna put our sorbet in. For serving purposes, you can go ahead when you're done and stick it right into a cup if you want to eat it right away. Man, this stuff is so thick, but it looks amazing. I can't wait to taste it. And this one is the strawberry. As you could probably tell, it's very pink. Alrighty, so I've got all my sorbet in my serving container, and now I'm going to make my peach one. Okay, so now we are going to make our peach sorbet, and so I'm gonna, again, take the lid off of this. I'm gonna pour my 16 ounces of frozen peaches in here, and I kind of let them de-thaw a little bit, so when you go to blend them, it's not super, super thick and hard to blend. And then I'm gonna take another tablespoon of my lemon juice. Gotta be careful, this stuff can get everywhere. Alrighty, and then I'm going to take my yogurt, and I'm gonna dump it in here just like I did the other one. And again, make sure you have a trusted adult helping you since there are blades involved with your blender. And then I'm going to put my 1/3 of a cup of sugar that I had already measured out in there as well. And we're gonna put the lid back on. Okay, so I got my lid on, and now you want to turn on your blender and then start blending. Okay, now that it is all blended up, we're gonna take our lid off again. And again, I'm going to take my blades out, kind of shake off all the excess. Okay, and then I have got another little dish that I'm going to serve it in. So this one again is peach, and you can substitute these frozen fruits for anything, for any kind of frozen fruit. So a mango would be good, maybe a pineapple. If you're really feeling adventurous, cherry would be a good one as well. So there I have my peach and our strawberry. So, ooh, that one's melting a little. So I'm gonna invite our intern Briar on over. I'm gonna give him a little test of both of these to see what he thinks. This is Briar. All right, here's your spoon.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna give you some strawberry. And I want you to tell me what you think. So there's that for now. I can give you more later.
Very good.
You like that one?
Delicious.
Okay. Now I'll try the peach. I'm gonna get me some too.
Delicious.
Which one's your favorite?
I'm gonna have to go with strawberry.
Strawberry, huh? All right, I'm gonna try them now, y'all. Let's see. Okay. It's so cold. This one's really good.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I was gonna say, you can have some more. Okay, guys, here goes the peach. That one's really cold. Woo! That one's good as well. Oh my goodness. These would be perfect to serve on a hot, sunny day. What do you think?
Sleepovers,
Sleepovers, yes.
camp out.
Camp out, barbecue, as long as you can keep them cool in like an ice chest or something, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, that was a super easy way to make healthier ice cream for you. And I thought it was great.
I would try it.
Perfect. So let us know in the comments below. We want to see pictures of things that you've made. Maybe you tried a different fruit. We would love to know. So comment in the comments below and let us know how you found it. Let us know what you think.